how to make this Valentine's week unforgettable. In today's podcast, Sissy, we're going to go over some tips, tricks, best practices, some of the things you probably never done, but you should do to make it special. So stay tuned.
Hey, Blissful friends, welcome back to another episode, y'all. I'm your girl, Cece, and I'm joined by the one and only Mr. Hubby.
Lover.
Okay.
Everybody says Will, and welcome back to another episode of the Blissology Podcast. This week is the Love Week.
Hey.
If this is your first time with us, please remember to subscribe and hit on the bell icon so you can be notified when videos like this one come out. This is a weekly podcast, and in this podcast, we talk about
love. Okay, we talk about love here, y'all. And of course, things about life, family, but most importantly, love. Okay.
Well, this week, it's all about.
This month is all about love.
This month, it's all about love.
Yeah, so glad to have you guys back. You know, we are feeling the love already. It's been all that in this house. Although
that's what we do. Hey, listen, our anniversary is coming, so it's all about love. Anyway, before we get into today's topic, let's get into our blissful moment. As I kind of noted earlier, our anniversary is this week. Well, the week starts on Sunday, so technically we are a day away before the beginning of the week, but it is this week. It's on the 13th, the day before Valentine's, and that's kind of the blissful moment type. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but most likely on some of those tips and tricks and things that we're going to be discussing today, I may pull some of them out.
I guess you got nothing under your sleeves, huh?
Well, you know, 14 years, I've ran out of ideas.
You shouldn't. You're still young.
I'm going to have to leverage AI to get some fresh
Here we go.
ideas, you know?
Here we go.
But yeah, our blissful moment, what we've been looking forward to is me taking vacation and celebrating our anniversary and celebrating our love and all these wonderful moments we've had together. And some of them not so wonderful, but you know, it's all part of being together with this woman.
With this man.
Yeah. But yes, that's our moment. Obviously, I'm taking some time off. I always do. I believe if 1 year I don't take any time off, it's going to be chaos. Because I've kind of set up the premise that...
You do.
Yes. For the last 14 years, I've always taken some time off around that time. I guess I have to keep doing it if I want to stay married.
Unless if you decided to move elsewhere, then you have a working for a company that needs you. As long as they pay me for that week, I'm good. Okay. give me.
It is said.
No, I'm just
kidding. If it's worth the price.
No, I'm not putting price into it. No, I'm kidding. No, I want this week together. It's like we started. We're going to finish it together.
Yeah, I've kind of created this tradition. But, you know, it's important. And we look forward to it every year that, it's been a few years since we've actually taken like trips out. But we've always done special things just to make sure that we enjoy that day. Cook breakfast and do the things that I normally do on her birthday. But you know what? It's all in the name of spending time together with the family. And the kids are part of that moment as well. And then Valentine's Day the next day. And I have to do the same thing again. Yeah, it's a work week for me.
Do I get to say anything, sir? Because I feel like you've been talking about the blissful moment. I'm like, okay, is he going to let me in to share my blissful moment?
Now, you may say something.
Okay, after
I've
you
gotten
just
all that out
like,
on my chest off.
Okay.
Now, you may say something.
Well, I won't let you do any cooking. I'll find my own special chef on that day to come and cook for us.
Nice.
How about that?
Nice.
You okay? You'll be okay with that?
I'll be fine with it.
And he's not be wearing anything. It's just the
apron. Who cooks naked? No one cooks naked. You know, we have kids in the house. I don't even cook naked. Well, they'll be
at the grandma's house, so.
That's a good idea.
So you're not okay with that?
No,
since you are asking for a break.
I'll be the naked
which is,
chef.
y'all, he doesn't do a whole lot of cooking. It's just breakfast and then dinner. Sometimes
we're going to fast on that day.
We don't eat dinner. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys out with what we're doing. But I'm looking forward to our anniversary on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to Valentine's Day. I think we mentioned that last week on the podcast. You know, And I'm also looking forward to my nephew's birthday on Monday, the 12th. So that's exciting. That's very exciting. You know, he's turning 10. So, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Sunday, because we are going to be at my brother's house, you know, watching the game. Y'all know what's going down?
The Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl is going down. My husband is not a fan.
I don't even know.
He's not into this whole
playing.
game. But I feel like last year we were at my brother's also, which was very exciting.
Yeah, he's a big fan of football.
I am too. But I can't watch it alone because there's no fun into it watching it alone. Because
you can't watch it with me because
he'll fall asleep or he'll fall asleep most likely.
Well, I'm not
because it's not.
I'm not a sport
understand.
person.
So this is why on Sunday we are going to my brother's while he's grilling. So he said, "I hope you are grilling and get some burgers going and get excited for the game." And I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm sure it's going to be a good time.
It's a fun weekend.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great turnout. Yeah. And I think that's going to set the tone for the rest of the week because this man is going to be on vacation. I'm looking forward to you being on vacation because when he's on vacation, I'm on vacation. Okay. The office is like, we out. Because when he's on vacation, this is what we do. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So,
yeah, 14 years.
So yes, 14 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
That's just marriage though.
It's a long time to keep listening to this woman.
To that.
5 years.
We did it for 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yes.
We did it for 5 years.
I never count those things.
2010.
Really? I hung out with you for that long?
Anyways, see, they always say men don't pay attention to those special dates, and I get it. I get it. Everything counts for me, and I'm sure counts for us ladies when we know.
Woman has a lot more time.
When we were dating, we used to have our special date, the day that we met. We'll celebrate that. If it's 6 months anniversary.
There was something that we were celebrating on the 28th of every month. What was that?
April.
There was a 28th of every month that was a special time. I don't remember what that was. But yeah, the 28th of every month, that was...
Baby, that was when, yes.
I just remember there was a month. There was a 28th.
There was a month. And he's like, what are we celebrating? He would tell me what, and I would tell him, baby, it's our 6 months anniversary. And he's like, okay. To him, it wasn't nothing. It was like, okay, it's just 6 months. It's just a year.
Who celebrates 6 months anniversary?
It matters to me. It's a milestone. Like let's count every 6 months, every 6 a year.
See what I had to go through.
2 years, and then look where we are today.
Good thing we're not celebrating the months anymore. It's only the years.
Not the months. We don't celebrate the months.
Well, we were going we were doing things on months on dates. I'm like, okay, well, what are we doing now again? Anyway, but hey, listen, this week is about love. And this week, what we going to be doing in this podcast, we going to go into the heart of romance.
We were just talking about love. What we were just talking about was love.
No. Listen, it's more like this is a focus of the podcast this week. It's really touch on romance. You know, share some tips and some ideas and some best practices to help make this Valentine's week special, especially for us and for maybe you who maybe like me, who's like, man, what do I do? And listen, whether you are in a long-term relationship or if you're just starting out, the things we're going to talk about, you'll find something in it.
Yes, right.
So if you're ready, let's just jump into it. When it comes to celebrating Valentine's, it's good to create the right environment, right?
Yes.
The right ambiance. I know that's something you love.
I do love that. I love when the room is very at a lower vibe, if you know what I mean.
So she means dark and
not too dark.
Very poorly lit.
Very romantic.
You have to be careful not to step on stuff because it's dark.
Very candlelight. There you go.
You have candle all over the place and flowers, so you have to make sure you don't burn yourself.
Well, why would you do that?
Well, if there's tons of candles there, you could potentially step on one. But that's all part of creating creating
set the mood,
creating the right ambiance.
Yeah, I think he meant to say set the mood. Let's just make it set the mood, right?
Set the mood. So dim the lights, light up the candles,
turn off the lights.
Be careful that you don't burn anything, right? Buy some flowers and tear them off, make a mess on the floor, but make sure you position them in a way that makes it seems romantic.
If I recall, that's something you did for me way back. Okay, back in the days before the kids were born.
Yes,
so that's like a decade ago.
You know, I got games. Yes, I did do that.
Then it stopped. Then it's like,
you know, planning becomes a bit more challenging and stuff. But I did do that, and then you loved it. Yes, it took a moment for it to clean up afterwards, but it was good. You know. You were surprised because it's not something she expected that I would have done.
Yeah, because at the time I had a 9 to 5, and
you were out, and I got home, and
And I think that's the perfect way to do that when your wife or your girlfriend is not home, and you set the tone.
Yeah, it becomes a surprise.
Yeah,
they walked in. Not right now. Even if I wanted to do this, I can't. We're already talking about it. On top of that, it's hard getting her to go. She knows that she'll know that I'm up to something.
Yes, I don't know. Especially if you're like, go to your mom's or go get your nails done. I'll be like, okay, something's going down.
Yes.
But yeah.
But it's a good thing.
And I think to if I want to add, to have a playlist of her favorite songs,
yes.
The songs that I love listening to, R&B, the 90s, the 80s.
Or if there's some crazy song you've done some stuff to.
Oh my God. Loretta, I'm so sorry.
But create the right environment that says we're celebrating you and we're celebrating something special. And yes. Do it with candles, with flowers, with the best playlists. Your partner will enjoy it. I know you would.
I would. That's that's like my type of mood, my type of settings, which is the same thing as mood vibes. Yes, that's just my type of stuff, But I won't get it that much, and I'm okay. I'm not okay, but I'm okay with it.
You get other stuff, But
that's not what I'm trying to say. You know, I understand. How
about this? Taking a trip down memory lane.
Down to.
Well, here's the thoughts.
When we were dating?
Yeah, say our first date. Not when we first met. We met in church. I can't do that. But I'm talking.
What's wrong with that?
I'm talking about what we want to go. We want to recreate church in the house or go to church. There's no church on Valentine's Day. So
I get it.
Well, you can find a church to go to, but we're not going that route.
Church is open every day.
But think of your first date. Where you went. Maybe you
movies.
Can go to that same place if it still exists. Well, ours not there anymore, but we can we went to movies and then we went and hang out at the beach.
The beach is still there.
The beach is still there.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
I think there's a movie close by. It's kind of cold lately. When you're old, you're about being. But if
excuse you. We're not old over here. 25.
But if you can recreate that moment.
Yes.
Now,
I agree.
Maybe you could put a twist to it. If it's something you can do at home to kind of make it feel like what you did. Now, in my case, I can't do the beach at home because I'll have to bring a bunch of sand and do backdrops, and that's too much work.
Oh, just take me there.
Yeah, it's probably easier just get in the car and just go to the beach, which is 10 minutes from home,
right?
15.
Yeah.
So, but recreate that moment, and you'll find your partner will get taken back, and you can enjoy it, and you can kind of talk about what you did. How awkward it was when you tried to kiss, or maybe how you felt, or maybe the wrong thing you said, or whatever it was. It'll take you back to a moment that I know we would have a blast.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not doing that.
I don't know if I would want that. But then again, whatever that you want to do, I'm okay with that. I'm open. Right. Could take a trip down memory lane. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, the movie that I would want to watch, we already watched it, which was Aquaman, and I was very pleased.
You can have an encore.
I don't know about that.
But we could do that at home.
At home.
Yes.
At home.
I know. Oh, but listen, if those two are not, maybe I can consider writing you some love notes.
You don't do that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so
I would love him to I'm one of those people where I love those little poems, those notes, handwritten stuff. Those sticker notes that says, "I love you, babe. Have a great day," or a love letter. which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't do that. Because I want to hear your thoughts. I don't want ChatGPT to do it for you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want you write your thoughts down on a piece of paper and then you tell me how you truly feel about it. You know, my husband doesn't do that. He doesn't journal, which I understand, but I would love the effort.
I don't
right?
journal.
And I feel like that's the main thing that I appreciate a lot from you, when you don't do certain things and you go out of your way to do it, which is great. It shows a lot.
I have not been journaling. I have not been writing love notes, and it'll be awkward. No. Really awkward.
No.
Me writing something.
No.
Because it would not sound like me.
It would sound like you.
But if that's something that you...
But you cannot do that, though, in a way when you give me a card and you put your thoughts.
I've always written my thoughts on cards.
Right.
But you won't find little sticky notes around.
Or think about a sheet of paper.
Or get a blank sheet of paper that I just pour out my thoughts on it.
Your heart.
Pour out my heart on that piece.
Yes,
no,
your heart.
I don't do that, but who knows? I may do that this year.
Yay. I would love to see that.
Really, really write down all the emotions that I have for you. That
would be great.
All the ways that I feel about you.
That would be great.
Maybe. But listen, if you're that type of person who likes to write and you have great thoughts you want to put on paper for your loved one, do that. In fact, you can even journal together.
ChatGPT don't count, just so you know.
Because if you tell this thing
to write something, I'm gonna know that it's not from you. Because I know you, and when you know your spouse or your boyfriend, you know if it's something that's coming from them or if it's like from a system, from an AI system.
I could tell it to write it in my voice. I just have to write a few things for it, and then it'll pick up my style. But I'm not going to do that.
Well, I hope not.
If I'm going to write you something,
it's not authentic.
If I'm going to write you something, it's going to be from me, not from your heart, not from AI,
not from the computer.
But I know that it's not something that I'm used to. And yes, she likes it when I go out of my way to do things that I don't normally do. I think
a lot of us
It's like she wants me to put extra effort.
Yes.
In doing things, talking about extra efforts. If you're a gift making person or if you're a crafty person, yeah. Yes. If you visit Michael twice a week to get stuff, then that maybe you maybe consider doing making your own gift.
Yeah, I agree.
For your Valentine. Again, that's not me. I can build you something though.
A house? I'll take one. Thank you.
That'll be tough to build and hand to you on Valentine's Day. But I can go to Home Depot and get some supplies and build something for you. But I don't think that would make the best Valentine's gift, unless if it's something you wanted.
I want nothing from Home Depot. Thank you.
It was a shelf you wanted me to build.
No, I'm good. I don't want it on Valentine's Day. You can get it the week after.
You see? I'm trying to do a DIY gift.
No.
She's declining it already. But
listen, here's the thing too. There's a difference between when you get a gift for the person that you're with or a gift for the house, because it becomes where the gift is not so much, oh my God, remember this that I got for Valentine's Day? It's so cute. Versus that, oh yeah, we got a shelf. Now tell me, how is this something where there's nothing that says this is a gift. This is a gift for the house.
I can have it engraved on there.
No.
Now I wouldn't try the crafty things, because I'll probably make it and hand it to you, and you probably hand it right back to me. I'm not good at little.
I wouldn't do that.
But in your heart, you'll be like, I can't believe this grown man went and do this.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't hand it back to you, but I would definitely do what you just said.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I would. But if you're good at it, that's something you can do. Your partner will appreciate the time you put in it. Now, make sure that you're good at it, that it comes. But now you could do scrapbooking.
Or a shirt. Or a sweater.
Something that comes out nice. Something that's presentable.
A mug. A cup.
Yeah, don't kind of like throw something together and think that's a DIY gift. I'm talking about something but you got to know your partner as well.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, because there's some people, you could put like crazy amount of effort into the thing and you give it a look at it. Really? This is it?
The look that you get is like, seriously?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I think it's important for you to show appreciation. It doesn't matter whether if it's like a big thing or a small thing. I mean, it's just the efforts
Just appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Appreciation matters. Okay, it does matter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Michael's and get something and make.
I don't want a shelf though. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So no, Michael, it's out of the way. Now we may go together somewhere.
Okay.
Someplace you haven't been.
I love taking long trips, long rides. It doesn't have to be out of Florida. It could be here, local.
Gas is expensive.
I mean, I'm just saying it could be local.
But yes,
and I love taking those long drives.
Yeah, she loves. And
from time to time.
She doesn't drive. I have to drive while she sits there and...
I drove you the other day. What are you talking about?
That was for 10 minutes.
Still.
That was for 10 minutes.
I mean, I'm just saying.
In fact, when we got where we were going, she came out and says, you parked the car.
Well, I took you from here to all over there, and now you got to park.
So, but, you know, listen, I like going to places, especially places we haven't been.
Yes.
You know, because it's an experience and you can go together. Or if you're the adventurous type, maybe you can go skydiving.
Balloon ride.
I wouldn't try that with her.
No, I would not. I'm a chicken, and I would not want to do that.
Yes.
You would probably
so
want to get a
skydiving, hot air balloon, those things will be out of the way. But how about horseback riding?
No.
You hit smells of animals.
Yeah, we did that back. We did that once.
Yes, and you complain all throughout
because the smell was
strong.
we
rode on a horse-drawn carriage. We weren't on the horse itself, but she complained all throughout. The carriage smells
so bad.
She complained all throughout the ride. I think the horse heard her.
The horse was the fart.
And the horse may have farted. You know it took us around downtown. You get to see. Yeah, it was a nice ride, but she was complaining the whole time.
I wasn't complaining the whole time, babe. I was just saying the smell is so strong.
Every 2 seconds. Again, I think the horse may have heard her complain and says, I'm going to give you a reason to keep complaining. But do something you haven't done together, because that allows you to spend time with each other, which in turn strengthen the bond that you're building with each other.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, do that. Now, if you're the type who don't want to go out, maybe you can have a date night at home.
At home. That's the best one too. Sometimes it not only save you money on buying the things that you don't want to buy, or things that you could save money on.
But here's where I was going with this.
Okay.
You can make it a theme date night.
Okay.
And that takes some creativity. Like, for instance, in her case, and again, I'm not going to do this, but if I was, she would love to go to Paris. I don't know why, but she would love to. But if I were going to do this, I would learn a little bit of what happened in France, in that section of France. Maybe there's certain type of music that people there really enjoys. So I will find that. Maybe there's certain type of food that they eat. I'll probably go to YouTube and learn how to prepare them. Maybe now I will not be able to get the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
But maybe I can go to a store. Maybe I can order a little miniature one. But, you know, you can get creative with it.
Yeah.
And if I was doing that's what I would. You know, anything now that I could say, hey, I know you love this. I can't get this, but this is close to it. And I'll bring that little miniature Eiffel Tower and says, look at it. But, you know, there's things you could do. The music, the food. Maybe if there's a movie that was produced in that area, maybe the setting was there, then maybe play that movie and enjoy that together.
I agree.
Make it a theme date night. Now, you mentioned saving money. that will entail some more expenses, but it'll be a moment that you can enjoy and you can make it last as long as you don't have to worry about a server worrying about you taking too much time sitting on the table if you go somewhere to eat. No, you can be there and you can enjoy it as long as you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, if you're not into traveling together, then probably just have your date night at home.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Again, I said, I'm not going to do that. Now, another thing that I think many couples should, and us, we kind of do it, not just on Valentine's, but if you have it, is to maybe take the moment to sit wherever you go and sit or relax and talk about and reflect on the things you want to do in your relationship. How do we move forward? And how you feel about things that's been happening. What are some of the hopes you have for this relationship? What are some of the goals you have for this relationship? And really talk about it and support each other in whatever dreams they have.
Yes.
And I know this is more like on, not kind of like on the fun side of things, but it's more like on the serious side of things. But that's important, because if you're with someone and you love this person, there are things that are important to them you need to know. You know, things that are important to you, they need to know. You need to know how to support you in those things. Right. And what a better, I don't think there's a better day for you to, if you can take the moment to take it and really, 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 really have these conversations with that person. And Valentine's Day will be the perfect day to do so. Yes, it's a bit on the non-traditional side of things, but I think it's important.
Yeah, like you said, we do this all the time. And I think
she kept pouring it on me, you know?
I do.
She makes sure that I remember everything she wants and everything we want to do together. Yes. She's my secretary when it comes to that stuff. More like, no, she's my motivator. Not just she's reminding me. She's like, you got to do it.
Well, like your better half.
She's my pusher. She's my better half. All these things kind of...
But I feel like when we talk about these things, it makes us feel stronger. Like we have something to look forward to. And for me, I always like when we are by the beach and talk about this. I feel like there's something about when you go by the beach and do some kind of reflection. And she likes to
go there during nighttime as well.
I do.
Kind of scary though, but.
No, here's the reason why I like going to the beach at night. Right? Remember, when we met, on our first date, right? It's not that's not the reason, but I'm just kind of like go back a little bit. Our first date, movies, and then we went to the beach, right? So that kind of tells you I love going to the beach at night. I like going to the beach at night because there's less distractions. You see less bodies.
That may make sense. You see
less bodies.
She doesn't want me to see bodies when you go to the beach.
You can see whoever you want to see. There's no one like me out there. I'm just saying. But, you know, it's less distractions and you feel more peaceful. You know, going during the day is fine. Of course, the sun and then the weather is nice. But at the same time, when you go at night, you feel like the sound of the wave and the wind and us talking. Yes. You don't hear other people's talking. And at the same time, you don't see a whole lot of stuff happening because people usually go there during the day. Yes. So I have my reason for going there at night. And it's not dark time. I'm talking about like 6 evening, 7.
Yeah, but sometimes we stay there until 9.
Because it's cozy. It's like me in the ocean. We get it. We have a thing together. Okay? I'm Moana. Me in the ocean, we have this thing that we secretly have this thing going on.
Maybe you do.
I do.
I have to check your background, see where you came from. Maybe you came from the ocean.
Hey, we all came from somewhere.
But yes, hey, if you can find a peaceful place like the ocean to have this conversation, by all means do so.
Yes.
But also, it's important to capture moments.
Yeah, some people like theirs at home. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think when you have these moments on that Valentine's Day or Valentine's week, do your best to capture that moment.
I'm always capturing moments. Every moment, every second.
Photos, videos, entry on that diary, whatever it is that you do, capture it. Because I tell you, this moment in time, you only get to experience it once. Whatever it is that you do. If it's that conversation you had, you want to record that conversation, by all means do so. If it's while you're sitting at the beach in the dark, you want to take some pictures, do so. If while you're going to the beach, you take some, whatever it is that you do, capture it.
Yeah.
Because you'll find years down the road, you can look back at that moment and says, you know what, I remember what happened. See, right now I'm thinking that if we had taken some pictures on our first date, which these phones weren't as fancy as they are now. I know we had phones, but I don't think they were smartphones.
What, you had a Motorola?
No, I think I had a Samsung, but it was one of those flip phones, and I don't think you could take pictures on it. That was back in 2005. No. But right now we have the means.
But you had a camcorder, though.
What, you wanted me to carry this camcorder and filming while we were on our first date? You would have thought I'm weird.
We could have vlogged it.
Vlogging was not a thing then.
Well, it would have been the one.
But it would have been nice if I had that, because we talked about the scrapbooking earlier, do the DIY gift. If I had moments that we captured during our first date,
right,
that would have made a very nice gift.
Yes.
But we didn't have that.
And I remember our proposal too. I'm actually thinking about it as you were talking.
Yes, I remember that. They have since broken that place down.
I know. It's not there anymore.
It's like wherever we did things, it's been so long.
It's been decades ago. Things has to have evolved, right?
So capture the moments that you spend together. Capture the things you do during that moment. Because 10 years down the road, you can go back to that moment.
Right.
Do something or maybe relive it.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing I'd say that, if you didn't get a chance to do something during the Valentine's week, maybe plan something to do later. Maybe plan a trip. Maybe plan some kind of, if it's not a trip, maybe a different outings that you may want to do.
Yeah.
Plan it and make sure your partner's aware that's what we're doing, and keep that momentum of celebrating love going. So, and I know some of us may have a chance to do everything we want to do, and if we don't, if the last thing you're like, this week has gone by, I didn't do something, put a plan together. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna make sure that we enjoy it. This is when we're gonna do it. This is what we're gonna go. This is how fun it's gonna be. Yes, it may cost you more than going to the store and buy some chocolate, but it'll be something that you could do with your partner.
Yeah. So
plan something for the future while you're thinking of love. Cruising is a good way to go on that. We need to go on a cruise.
We do. We overdo. We overdo. But I want to say this though. I'm glad you share ideas with the people who have a special someone.
Yeah.
So there's the single people that I know, a few friends, a few people that I know. I would say on that day, just take care, love on yourself, right?
Yes.
There's so many things that as a single person, what you can do. If I were single, I would take myself on a date. First of all, I would go take care of myself. Go to a spa, get my nails done, get a nice full body massage and a facial.
Yeah.
And
really pamper yourself.
Yes. Why not? I mean, if you don't have a special someone, why not take care of yourself that day? Why not be that, I'm going to love on myself today. I'm going to love on myself extra today, right? Because everybody else out there got somebody they're loving on, and I don't have no one yet. But I'm going to love on me. I'm going to take me on a massage, get my nails done. As opposed to go a week before, I'm going to make sure on that day I do my nails on that day and do my makeup, do my facial. Just take care of me, take myself on a date, get me a nice glass of wine, get me a nice,
And that's great.
Milk, chocolate.
That's great.
Desserts.
It's good to pamper yourself. Now, I'd say from a guy's point of view, I'll do something completely different.
What would you have done?
Maybe hang out with my boys, or I'll just stay home and do nothing.
So how does it feel on Valentine's to hang out with your boys?
If they're lonely like I am, we'll hang out.
I feel like it's a lot easier for girls to have like a Valentine's. You know how they have like
well, ladies think of Valentine's Day very differently than we do. See, guys, when we're in a relationship, we think of all those things. But if we're not in a relationship,
but having you and a bunch of guys hanging out together on Valentine's Day, which happened in the middle of a week, is just weird.
Guys can go to the bar anytime they feel like to. And if I'm feeling left out, all my other buddies are with someone.
So you're gonna go to the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I could just stay home.
Would you pamper yourself?
No, I wouldn't do that stuff.
You wouldn't get a massage?
No.
You wouldn't take care of yourself?
Yeah, I feed myself.
You wouldn't love on yourself on that day?
Oh yes, I'll hug myself. I'll shower myself. See, we think differently, and rightfully so. That's okay. Mm-hmm. I applaud someone who wants to take care of themselves. It's just that for us, this holiday was not made for us. It was made for us to
take care of
whomever we are with.
Right.
Even on the holiday, ladies don't do anything for us. So, but I'd say the last thing that anyone wants is to feel lonely and feel left out on a day like this. If you're someone who feel, you know what, I deserve to take care of myself and I deserve to do something that I'm happy with that makes me feel good, by all means do so.
Yes.
If you're like me and you don't have a spouse that you have to cater to, then do whatever you want. Hang out and watch TV all day.
Play
or go
video
to work,
games.
make some money. Play video games, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Just do that. But
yeah, I agree. It is not so much on you guys. Like when it comes to that day, it's like a regular day for y'all if you don't have a special someone. But for us ladies, I want to say this to all my single ladies out there. Just love on you on that day. If you make it a week where, I know my husband just went over a week of things you can do. Make it a week of things that you should be doing for yourself on that week of Valentine's. Make it special. You know, on Monday, do this. And Tuesday, do that. Since Wednesday is the day of Valentine's Day, do the special thing that you want to do on that day, extra special. Then Thursday and Friday, and treat yourself, treat yourself.
With that said, enjoy the day, enjoy the moment, enjoy the week.
Yes.
And have fun.
Yes.
So thank you for hanging out with us on the Blissology Podcast. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. And from Cece and I, we're sending you all of our love, sending you some best wishes for the week filled with
love,
joy,
and
and unforgettable memories.
Love. Okay.
And like she said, love. So until next time, everybody, stay blissful.